What's it called? Meditation. Alrighty, so close your eyes and allow yourself to find the most comfortable position for your body. From the north, I call Archangel Michael, Angel of Fire. I call forth the sword of truth, protection, and power. I ask for a blue cross in a blue circle of light. I call the warriors of the flame. From the east, I call Archangel Raphael, Angel of Air. I call the host of healing angels. From the south, I call Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Water. I call forth the golden chalice. From the west, I call Archangel Uriel, Angel of Earth. I call forth the tree of life. At the center, I call the light of the Christ, the great white brotherhood, the ascended masters, all of the guides, friends, teachers, and helpers who wish to be present. You are welcome. I ask that I may step aside and this journey be conducted from the realms of light. And so it is. Beloved brother and sisters of the light, with what great joy do we come amongst you this day, as you have been speaking. This is the day that the new earth is to be born. Here on the winter solstice, the longest night, it is time for the in-breath. It is time when the sun stands still. Time to go within, to find that place of stillness from which all of life is conceived and brought to birth. We thank each and every one of you who have journeyed with this planet from the beginning. The ancient souls from the land of Mu, who once lived upon this earth in the light, in love, peace, and harmony. We do understand how challenging it has been for you, walking through this long cycle of suffering, of separation. Many times we have heard your cry, "Take me home, take me home." But we come to you this day, as you say in one of your ancient hymns, we bring tidings of great joy, because we have come this day to bring you home. It is time for you to be lifted up once more into the truth, into the light, into the love, which is the essence of your divine self and will be the consciousness of the new earth. So as we gather together this day with all of the light workers across this planet who are stepping forth now to reclaim this earth for love, we say thank you and we bless you. You are creating the future for the generations to come, for the children, the born and the unborn. You are creating their future on this very day. So let us begin now. We would like you to imagine that you are standing on the great plain of Salisbury in that ancient land of England. And before you is a great circle of stones that is known as Stonehenge. This ancient and holy place was created by the wise ones, the ones who knew the plan, who watched the stars, who understood the story. So encoded into these stones are the codes for the rebirth, for the awakening of the planet into the new earth. And this is why we have brought you here this day. So just imagine yourself now. You are walking very slowly towards the eastern gate of Stonehenge. Two great pillars of stone form the doorway, the stone across the top. And we enter one by one, silently, asking permission from the guardians to enter the temple to the sun. We walk together slowly and we form a semicircle facing that eastern door. And we wait in the stillness of the night just before the dawn. Breathe in that stillness, the peace, the wisdom that these ancient stones have carried from the very beginning. All of the stories, all of the connection with the star beings who brought the codes for the new earth to this place at the time of its birth, when the stones were brought and the temple was built. So just breathe in the stillness of the night. And as we gaze towards the east, there is a glimmer in the sky. The light is returning. We raise our arms in salutation. Greetings to the sun. Greetings to the light. The light is reborn. The new day has dawned. So as the sun rises above the horizon, it sends a very powerful beam of light through the doorway. And you receive that beam that is calling every cell in your body back to life. Breathing in pure gold. Breathing it into every cell of your body. Breathe it in through your skin, through your nose, feeling the awakening, the revitalization of your whole body. This powerful beam from the heart of the sun is calling you home. You feel it drawing you up. So you just let go with no resistance. You allow yourself to float up the beam, being drawn out through the stones, through the sky, floating up and up and up, returning home to the source, the golden light from which you came. It is time now to return. And so you just allow yourself to float along the beam, feeling the power of the sun. The golden light is getting brighter and stronger, more powerful. As you come closer and closer to that glowing orb of golden light, golden fire, you find yourself floating through the sun, and as you pass through the fire, you are being purified, cleansed, floating through the sun, through the galactic center, to the great central sun. And here you find yourself emerging at the source, at the center of creation, where all of the blueprints for every form, the planets, the stars, a blade of grass, a human, a butterfly, all of the blueprints are being stored here, the great library in the consciousness that is the creator, the creatress of life. So just feel yourself floating at the source, at the very center of creation. And here, the first blueprint that we are calling forth this day is the blueprint for yourself as God, as Goddess. As you were conceived and created in the beginning as Creator God, Creator Goddess. So you see the blueprint of your divine Creator, Creatress floating before you. That blueprint becomes the image of yourself as Goddess, as God. And you stand in awe of the beauty, the magnificence of your divine self. You feel the power, the love, the wisdom of your Creator God, Goddess. You allow yourself now to float forward and to merge with your divine Creator essence. Feeling the power within, awakening the codes for all of your wisdom, your knowledge, the powers of creation, the love that is the truth of who you are. All of those qualities are awakening now within you, because it is time. The cycle is complete. You have returned to the place where you began, to reclaim your essence as Creator, God, Goddess. So just feel the immensity of this being. Feel yourself expanding out and out and out. There are no barriers here. This being is unlimited, all powerful, all knowing. This is what you have come here to reclaim. So feel the consciousness of this being. What message does this one have for you? It is time now for you to join the legions of light, the angelics, the ascended masters, the star beings, who are joining together to lift planet Earth into the light and the love, which is her birthright and yours. So in the center of this place that we are in at the source, a hologram of the earth is forming. In the shape of an infinity circle, like a figure 8. In the top half is the image of the new earth, brilliant, shining, glowing. And at the bottom is the hologram of the old earth, with its heaviness, with its shadows, conflict, manipulation, the misuse of power, enslavement of one race by another, annihilation amongst the nations, the religions, all forms of misuse of greater power. So as you watch the lower planet, the old earth, you are looking through a lens of time. And as the planet is revolving, the old earth, you find yourself watching your own timeline. All of the stories, the illusion, the game, where you have suffered, where power has been abused. Sometimes you were the persecutor, other times the victim. As you go back through time, watching your stories back through childhood in this lifetime, following the timeline all the way back through the great civilizations, the rise and the fall, Egypt, Greece, the Druid times, the Mayans, the Incas, Atlantis, Lemuria, China, Japan, Thailand, India, Russia, Germany. Watching your story as it unfolded through war and famine and plagues. Each of the people who came to play in your story came to teach you something that your soul wished for you to remember, to learn. Many times the lesson was through hardship, even death. Many times you learned compassion by experiencing the unthinkable, the unacceptable. You learned compassion for those who suffered similar experiences because you yourself had suffered in exactly the same way. So all of the players who have been your teachers the performers in your story, the memories, the suffering, the pain. It is time now to erase the timeline, because time is now ended. Karma has ended. There is no more time to keep playing the old stories. So let us call forth now all of the players who have taught you your life lessons, all the way back to the time of the fall. Invite them all to come forward, and then say to each one, thank you for teaching me that lesson. That caused both of us great pain. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. I release you now with love. You are free, and I am free. All karmic debts, either to me or from me, I now return to the source as complete, there to be transmuted into love. I declare myself free from all karma, from the past. So that timeline is now being erased from your cellular memory. There is nothing to be gained by revisiting the old stories. Let them go now and set yourself free. So just feel your whole body being cleansed in a blue flame. Archangel Michael stands before you with his sword. Running up the blade is the blue flame, and he passes that sword through your whole body. And all of the memories of suffering that are being held in the organs, in the bones, in the blood, in the brain, are being cleansed in the blue fire. Let it all go, all of the stories. Set yourself free. So now, as you watch, the lower earth, the old earth, simply disappears. There's nothing to feed it. Its time has ended. Focus your attention on the new earth. Let us ask for the blueprint for the new earth to be activated now. And as you watch that revolving planet in the hologram, you will see the new earth being born. What does that look like? What are the qualities of this new earth? See yourself as the awakened God, Goddess that you are, floating towards the new earth. This is the place that your God, Goddess self can truly shine, dance in the light. So just imagine that you are floating over the new earth as the shining one. And as you look around the earth, you see all of the awakened ones floating above the earth, shining your light. The light of 10,000 suns shining down on that beautiful planet that is our Mother Earth, calling the light within her to come forth now, singing the song of love, of unity, of harmony. One earth, one family. All of the kingdoms dancing in harmony upon the earth, our mother. So as you look down and you see the awakening earth, the new earth, your heart opens. Your heart is singing because you can feel the love that is awakening here today. created by the millions who have come together to celebrate the birth of the new earth. Feel yourself part of this heavenly host that has come to awaken this earth. Feel the joyous chorus, the song of love that is singing the earth awake. Your heart is filled with gratitude just to be a part of this heavenly host. Feel yourself now floating down into the new earth, the healed earth, where there is only love. And as you look down, you see the body that is the host, the vessel for this God, Goddess, Creator Self. You come floating down to that body, floating in through the top of your head. All of the power of the Creator, the Creatress within is being anchored into your physical vessel. All of the light codes for you to walk the new earth as a being of light, as the ascended one, the awakened one, are being activated now in the DNA. We see this and we decree this in the name of the One. And it is done. So just feel that in your whole body that is glowing with light, with power. All of your consciousness is awakening now. It is time for miracles. There is nothing that you cannot create simply by intention. So make your intention now. What would you like to bring to manifestation for yourself, for the planet, for your family? Just speak your intention either out loud or in your mind. What is the new earth that you wish to create? Expand your awareness out. What do you see around you in the new earth? How are people living now? How is it different in your community, in your town, in your state, your country, the earth? What does the new earth look like to you? So let us see the earth restored, the earth healed, her waters, her land, her soil, her air, everything restored in perfect balance and harmony. The human family taking its place as stewards and guardians of the earth, bringing peace and love to all. We see the earth reborn. We see the new earth awakened. And we say it is good. It is done. So it is. So now, begin to feel yourself bringing your awareness back to the place that you are in, the room, to this physical body, and the time that you are in. Bringing with you all of the consciousness. Knowing that love is what you are choosing now. No matter what is going on around you. As the old earth is dissolving, that is not your concern. You have chosen love and the new earth. And this is now your contribution. With every word, every touch, and every deed, you are manifesting pure love. So very slowly now, bring all of your attention back to this time and to this place. Sending down a root through your feet, into Mother Earth, inviting her to bring you back to this body, this time, this place, as your awakened self.